Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the biggest, the grandest, and the most spectacular event in FaM history. This, my friends, is FaMniversary. Haha, Rom here alongside DNA, and my man, are you ready to unveil what the fans are in store for?
You're damn right, Rom. FaMniversary is going to be historic, and I cannot wait to see you all there.
Up first, we have the first ever 4 Kings ladder match. Techno Tank Jr. will face Luke Monet alongside the other Australian William Kingdom, and finally the beast himself, Mafia.
That's right, Rom. What we have here is the electricity, the hard knocks, the brawler, and the big guy all going into the ring to battle for that jewel that's at the top of the ladder, Pandora's briefcase.
It's either doom or destiny. One of these guys will receive a championship shot, or else it could be their downfall. And get a load of this, DNA. The YouTubers battle. ItsMyYard will finally go one-on-one against his arch rival, Tubby Emu. This is a match everybody has been dying to see.
Oh man, absolutely. This is the match that the internet has been asking for ages, and tonight we will deliver it on FaMniversary 3.
And then we have a first time ever, the CyberFaM Championship. A new championship presented by FaM will be put on the line for the first time against these two colossal beasts, Roberto and Maslingster. This is not the first time they ever fought at FaMniversary. In fact, this is a rematch. And a matter of fact, DNA, we actually had a poll to determine the stipulation of this match. And to be honest, we already have the votes already accounted for, and we're ready to reveal the stipulation.
That's right. It may not be the first time these two faced off, but it may be the last, because this match has been voted by you, the fans, to be a pink slip match.
Oh man, that's right. So basically somebody is gonna come home with both the new championship and a pink slip over their shoulder. Double the power, DNA. What does that even mean?
Oh man, that means that somebody's gonna get fired up here tonight. Somebody's gonna be walking out, and somebody's gonna be walking out champion. There may be the same walk, but it may be a difference.
And speaking of walking differently, these two rebels have definitely walked differently from everybody else their entire lives, as they now defend their tag team championship against now probably their arch rival, the Mafia. These two guys are going to go head to head, and I guarantee you right now, the Mafia is gonna kick their asses.
Man, the Resurgence came out and they took hold of those tag team championships in that cage match at the Royal Rumble. But we're gonna see whether the Mafia can come in and slip it out from under them. It's gonna be a hell of a match, and we can't wait for it.
Oh man, Mafia, please kill these two bastards. Man, I just love the Mafia, don't you?
That's right, Rom, and let's not forget, we got one of the most exciting matches coming up, the IRONMAN match, the final encounter. J2F goes one-on-one with GuNNz for the third go-around, but there's a little bit of a stipulation on this one.
You're damn straight, DNA. This is an Iron Man match. Now, it's not just that. Now, here's the stipulation. For each fall an opponent received, he would have to wait 1 entire year to ever challenge for the World Championship. Pretty much means this is career suicide for both these guys. I don't know what the hell they're thinking.
One guy's gonna walk out and one guy's not. But the final result's gonna be that if you don't stand your ground, you're gonna end up losing it. And you'll never make it to that FaM World Heavyweight Championship unless you walk out of there without a single fall.
Personal vendetta will cost these two their entire careers. And we also have one massive treat for you folks. For the first time ever, a 6-man gauntlet matches featuring your favorite YouTubers. CM Puma, 101 Gaming, Smack Talks, Tom Kushney, Delzinski, and yes, Grimm's Toy Show will go head to head in a gauntlet match.
That's right, we got a brand new global championship that is going to be competed by YouTubers for YouTubers, and this is going to be the genesis here tonight.
And speaking about that, ladies and gentlemen, before the event begins, we will have a special pre-show match which features Anarchymus, Walbashi, Ben MacKenzie, and Mr.Siko. These 4 men will compete against each other in a gauntlet match. The winner will go on to represent FaM and face the winner of the YouTubers Gauntlet match for the Global Championship later that very same night. That's right, folks. The 2 winners of each Gauntlet match will go on to face each other later at FaMniversary to see who truly deserves to be the Global Champion. 2 gauntlet matches, 2 survivors, 1 global champion. Who will it be? And ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to say about this one. Buster will go head to head, finally, against the Black Heron inside Hell in a Cell. This is the ultimate battle, the final climax. This is history in the making, folks. This is 6 years in the making. This is the most personal, the most vicious, and the most hyped up match I've ever seen in my life. And they will all go face to face inside Hell in a Cell.
Devil's favorite structure, the Hell in a Cell. I'm excited about this match, and you should be too, because it's going to be one of the greatest spectacles we've ever seen in FAM.
May God have mercy on both these 2 souls, because seriously, both these men can potentially meet their end inside Hell in a Cell at FaMniversary.
And ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing wrong with your computers, alright? We're just as confused as you are. Apparently, Merc will go on to defend his FAM World Heavyweight Championship against an undisclosed opponent. So, with the new info, we know that 2TM's opponent is changed. But to who? Who is gonna face Merc at FaMniversary?
Right, we don't have that information for you now, but we guarantee at FaMniversary we will. And as soon as we know, you'll know.
Yeah, but, you know, what the hell, dude? Like, this is supposed to be the main event at FaMniversary. We don't even know who the guy is. Like, come on, what's going on here? Seriously. I honestly don't know who this guy thinks he is, you know. But you're in the main event of FaMniversary, apparently. And you don't even want to show us who the hell you are? You know what? Whatever, you know? Whatever. I guess we'll all see who the chosen one is at FaMniversary. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to watch this 4-hour extravaganza 2 weeks before anybody can watch it on the actual live stream, all you have to do is look us up on Patreon, and if you want, donate just a mere $1 to us. It would truly help a lot. And plus, as a sign of gratitude, we'll also offer you several FAM codes for you to download, plus an honorable mention during one of our live podcasts or streams. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for literally the ultimate event of this entire community, where everyone is going to witness history unfold tonight.
That's right. And don't forget to check us out on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. Like, favorite, subscribe, whatever you gotta do, but make sure you're part of the revolution that is going to be FAM, and the first step in that revolution, FaMniversary 3.